again. You know, I really did my hair today, like full on curl and did a set, but this recording has already been so chaotic. I am boiling up, so it's going right into a bun. I got out a lot of the stuff I have to sort through today and lost my phone, which I record on, in that giant pile. Had to trick Moira into going upstairs so I could shut the door so she wouldn't disturb the filming process. Oh, see, I'm out of breath. Because my little gremlin will absolutely not let this happen without chaos. And there's enough chaos already. Today we are in my bedroom because the weather has really started to turn here in Devon, and it's time for me to switch over my spring summer to my autumn winter wardrobe, go through it, have a purge, and it's going to be a bit of a depression clean as well. By the end of October, my mental health was not the greatest. And between all of my Halloween projects, my lookbooks, my office basically became my depression dumping ground where I just put everything into a pile and made future Salinda deal with it. And future Salinda is here today to deal with it. So let's get a sorting and a purging. I think most of the stuff that I'm going to get rid of, I'm going to donate. But for a few nicer items, I might throw them on a depop, which I'll link below if you're interested. Let's get started. Also, yes, this is my closet. In a real home one day, I plan to paint it and make it a nice display and use it for something other than clothes. But at the moment, that's all I have, so it's what I'm using. Also, yes, I have a lot of clothes. Don't want to hear it. Some people collect rocks or books or Funko Pops. I collect clothes. And I'm tired of people, mostly men, writing that off as a frivolous or not worthwhile collection or passion. Clothing is one of the only areas where women have more freedom than men, like in society. Not that we don't get punished and judged for what we wear, but we generally have more choice on a societally expected level. So I think it causes people to try to push it down as a hobby or a passion or lifestyle interest. But my collection has been built up over the last like 15 years of my life. I've decided to stop feeling bad about it. First video back from a 2-week break and I'm already raging against the machine. I've really not made this easy for myself. I will tell you that. Oh, what do you mean, Salinda? Putting everything in a giant pile on your floor means it's difficult to sort and see what you have? No way. Man, I'm feeling feisty after this break. More or less, spring, summer, autumn, winter. I'm keeping all of these. I like options. I like skirts. I'll fold. Oh no, my moth trap. Ooh, dead moths. Keeping my clothes safe. These are all pretty much spring, summer, and almost all going into storage, except for this beautiful vintage dress. This is a beautiful floor-length peasant-style dress from the 1970s. It has these beautiful, just stunning bell sleeves, and I just adore this dress so much. I've kept it for the last decade or so, and I haven't been able to really wear it for the last 5 years. Probably still fit my torso area, but for some reason, and this is something that's been coming up a lot recently, is my upper arms have been pretty tight on a lot of these things. Like, it's really stressing that fabric out, and this fabric's already pretty delicate. I don't feel like my upper arms are particularly large. I'll put a picture of when I could wear this comfortably here, but in this photo I was dancing about 40 hours a week, which is a exercise level I have not maintained. Let's fold up the rest of these bad boys for a sunnier day. A couple more items on the chopping block here. Got this amazingly soft faux fur coat and this super cool beaded top. I love the colors on this and the detailing, and it's such a fun party shirt. I wore this all the time in university, going to parties. Yeah, I think it's so cool, but I just never wear it these days. We had some fun times. Now it'll be somebody else's party shirt. And this, as much as I love it, I think is one of the things I'm keeping around so I can use it in lookbooks, but not because I'm actually wearing it in my everyday wardrobe. Next round, fight! These 4 pieces I'm keeping, autumn, winter, going into storage for spring, summer. And then we have these 3 pieces on the chopping block. This is going into the donation bin. It's a really cute baby doll style romper. I'm just a long torsoed gal and it is uncomfortable. So we're putting that into the thrift store bin. And wouldn't you know it, there's already a thrift store bag started from the last time I did this, but we're actually taking it to the thrift store this time, I promise. A cute t-shirt dress with lots of little cats all over it. It's by one of my favorite slow fashion brands. I don't love the shape of the skirt, but it's one of those ones where I would stick a skirt over it and just use the top, but it never really fit me the way I imagined it in my head. I just don't reach for it, so it is going into the pile as well. And finally for this round, the infamous Free People tunic dress thing. I do kind of like this piece because tucked into some other skirts, it kind of gives like a corset covering type feel. But once again, I'm not wearing it, so it's going out. Sell pile, get a few bucks for that. Next up on the chopping block, we have these 4 pieces. I love this dress. I love the color palette of it. I just accidentally shrunk it a little bit and it just, even though it still fits me, just hits me in a different place now. You might recognize these 2 from some assorted thrift hauls on my channel. This dress is another one I absolutely love. I love the tiered aspect of the skirt and the candy stripes, but it was made for somebody with a different armhole size than me. It is very, it fits fine everywhere else, but the armhole is very tight. And this skirt looks amazing on me, if I do say so myself. I just don't reach for it. It fits me just. And I'm sorry to say, after filming the thrift haul it was a part of, I instantly tripped, went to go catch myself with my legs, and my big butt caused the middle slit to split apart. Could easily be fixed, but I'm not going to do it. And finally, really cute little sweater. It has tiny baby arms, and I have long monkey arms. This top, super cute. Oh, I didn't wear it. I didn't wear it that much this past spring, summer, but it is so cute. I don't want to take up space in my wardrobe. Let me see, just a second. I'm gonna give this one another chance, another year to make it into my wardrobe more. I did wear it this year. This I thrifted for my WandaVision lookbook, and though it really made the outfit looked so good, I've just not reached for it since, so donate pile. Super cute little dinosaur crop top that I never wear and probably never will. Donate. This blouse I wore in my cottagecore lookbook, and people were going absolutely nuts for this bad boy. I bought this from Topshop in 2009, and I've worn it to absolute death. So I think I'm gonna sell this one along. This is the blouse I chose for Aquarius in my cottagecore lookbook, my cottagecore zodiac, and hopefully I can pass this along to an Aquarius who will love it. Just feeling really proud of myself, like I was really getting through stuff when I have not even touched the bags of clothes that I've like used for my lookbooks in October, or my giant pile of laundry for that matter. Now I'm going into my suitcase where I stored all my stuff to start putting away spring summer stuff. And you know, I'm just pulling out a lot of jeans I just don't wear. Even these bad boys that I dyed in my very first video on this channel ever, I'm just not reaching for. They're more of a mid-rise, and I am pretty much exclusively a high-rise gal these days. So I think they are going into the sell pile. I have this great Cheap Monday black denim jacket. Always fantasized about turning it into a like dark scout jacket, like putting a lot of pins and patches, maybe doing like Sailor Saturn from Sailor Moon, all the outer senshi theme to it. That's just never come to fruition, so I think that'll go in the sale pile as well. When I first started crocheting, there were a lot of pieces I made just because I wanted to do the pattern. So I think I'll donate most of these. Pains me dearly to get rid of this top. It's full of beetles. I love bugs and I love beetles so much so that I got a beetle tattooed on my shin. Check it out here. Thank you, Amy Orchard at Divine Ink Devon. And it's another one that's just a bit tight on the old arms, on the old upper arms these days. I will offer it to the thrift gods, and hopefully it'll be a sweet find for someone else. All right, we did it, pretty much. I still have to do a couple loads of laundry, but more or less, this is my autumn winter wardrobe. Yeah, I just feel really good. Finally, get it changed over, go through some stuff, decisively purge some items. I've got 3 big bags of donations, some of which are from the last time I went through my stuff, but I'm gonna bring those to the charity shop later this week. And then I have 1 big bag of stuff I think I'm gonna sell. No quotation on how long that might take me. But yeah, I'm pretty feeling good. I'm feeling pretty good. So things are on the up and up. I would love to know when the last time you purged your closet was. What's the item you've been carrying around for the longest? And are you just carrying it around because you used to wear it all the time? Or, you know, you've just had it for so long. It might feel really good to just finally say, even though I used to wear this a lot, I'm not anymore. Send it off into the wind. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you could like it. And if you want to see more from me, please subscribe. I upload new videos every Friday. I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye! Every little thing I do today is gonna be a struggle. So now I'm rocking the, you know, the one witch from Hocus Pocus. The one who rides the vacuum and is like, I'm burnt out from Halloween. Please excuse me that her name is not off the top of my head. But